Hyena on a voyage, laughing in a daze, cautious and depraved, walking a road that wasn't paved. To die in the night sky, where the stars are wailing, to be dyed in bright sapphire as the pilgrims praying. Hyena on a voyage, crafty like a serpent, forsaken by the servants who flow with the currents, who endear themselves to puppeteers and adorn their lying. They have ears, but they can't hear why the newborn's crying. Hyena on a voyage, lost in a maze, withered and decayed, so lonely, unafraid, so abandoned, unrestrained, resting in the caves near the grave, speaking to the shades who are disheveled and deranged. At night they stand right next to you. Deadly sins, you fool, they sensed it in you. Everything you do will be hexed and used against you. Hyena on a voyage, once wished to return. The mist whispered he'd never learn, ministered him, all he missed was burned, nothing left for him to yearn. So now he's gone, growling somewhere in despair. All he wished for was to belong, howling for your prayer, to hear his songs and all its layers, so someday he might come back home, or moan through the air. Oh, what a fiasco this life has been, full of debauchery and shattered dreams, born into the scheme of a world that can't be seen, where we mirror magazines and live inside a screen, where a dead fish seems serene for going with the stream. We must intervene, we must be redeemed, 'cause there's no meaning in the in-between. So make it extreme and make it obscene, 'cause I want some fucking dopamine. I remember elements, experiments with my friends in decadence, sharing silly sentiments through a lens of malevolence. Inside we were full of sin, we sighed 'cause it shined through our skin. I who yearned yet got spurned by the judge, I who learned and discerned too much. Now I am deaf and indifferent, both in death and existence. I reject all claimed virtue, wisdom, and intelligence, to be subject and maimed by the crude rhythm of cynicism and recklessness. When I die, bring me to the savannah and feed me to a lone hyena. The formula can be found within the seasons, zeros and ones, no double meanings. Endless strife for death sustains life. Magnetic opposites created what we call land and sea. Negatives and positives contrast the scenery which us pathetic lunatics have named reality. I'd rather be ostracized than to listen to your advice, 'cause you can't be wise if you romanticize the lies in disguise which made you desensitize and despise the sunrise. So which costume and shoes shall the jester choose? Which substance shall he consume and abuse as a festered excuse to play with balloons in a ballroom in Bruges, just to amuse some festered boozed up fools? For the selfish, the bored, full of blemish and sores, for the Flemish, the Norse, who cherish yet perish in wars, for their own Venice of the North.